What is going on, ladies and gents? How are you doing? Back again with another hip-hop news video. So, as you guys know, 6ix9ine today released a new music video called Gooba, which has over 20 million views on YouTube right now. And in that music video, 6ix9ine kind of made a reference to all the people that were calling him a snitch and all that stuff. And I feel like that with that music video that 6ix9ine released, because, I mean, it's clearly obvious that that's the reason why I think 6ix9ine released this whole music video is because, you know, his ability to produce music is very limited since he's remaining under house arrest, but however, the judge allowed 6ix9ine to release that music video. So the judge kind of gave 6ix9ine some leniency. But on the other hand, it looks like that Meek Mill still is very just angry at 6ix9ine for what happened, because as you guys know, 6ix9ine practically snitched on every one of his former associates, and while they are now behind bars, 6ix9ine is on the other hand having more freedom, and he's going to be making likely a lot more music videos, especially when his when his house arrest is over. Now it's going to be interesting to see what happens from here. But as you guys know, Meek Mill said this: "I hope that informant going live to apologize to the people he told on or the victim." Y'all forgot that fact that an informant killed Nipsey, as he wasn't supposed to be on the street. So as you guys know, Meek Mill kind of is using this time right now just to, you know, bring up Nipsey Hussle's death and all that stuff, because as you guys know, Eric Holder, the guy that shot and killed Nipsey Hussle, was believed to have been an informant, because Nipsey, you know, told him to practically just you know, leave the Nipsey practically kicked him out of his circle, because as you guys know, Eric Holder, the main reason why he killed Nipsey Hussle is because he couldn't handle being called an informant. And as you guys know, because Eric Holder and Nipsey Hussle, they both grew up in the same neighborhood together, and Eric Holder actually knew Nipsey Hussle for a very long time, and Eric Holder felt betrayed. And that's the truth. That's from what I read, because I actually did my research on it. And because of that, that's why Eric Holder literally just went out of his way to take Nipsey's life. And in my opinion, I don't know why Nipsey Hussle didn't have security around him, because, you know, I really wish that Nipsey Hussle would have had security around him, because now the reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like that if Nipsey did have security with him on that day, then I still think he wouldn't have gotten his life cut short. Same with XXXTentacion. I feel like that if XXXTentacion had security with him that day, then he wouldn't have lost his life. Now, I'm just keeping it real, because there's a reason why rappers have all these security guys with them. That's what a lot of people need to realize. So the way how I can interpret the tweet that Meek Mill did, because for the rest of the tweet, he talks about how 6ix9ine had that whole, you know, issue with his girlfriend and his kid, and he talked about how he left his mom. But really, I mean, the way how I see it, 6ix9ine, I don't think he left his kid. I think that the reason what has been going on between that whole situation, now of course, you know, I don't know too much about this, but I think that from what I read was that 6ix9ine's girlfriend didn't want him to see his kid, and that's why, you know, 6ix9ine hasn't been in contact with his kid. So I don't know what Meek Mill was talking about in that last sentence of his tweet. And 6ix9ine, on the other hand, went live on Instagram, and over 2 million people turned into him. So he set a new record for having the most live viewers on Instagram. And in that Instagram live, he talked about, you know, how he apologized to his fans, and he said, "I want to say that I'm sorry to my fans, because you know what, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't." He said that, adding that critics don't want us to understand the reason why he informed on every single of his circle members. And you know what, that kind of makes reasonable sense, because we don't know the whole story of why 6ix9ine, you know, informed on every one of his circle members, because I don't think he just literally would just be that type of person that just randomly informs on people. I don't think that's the case. I think that there's more to that we don't know, that he's probably gonna maybe say that sometime in the near future. I don't know. But, you know, I think that the reason why he said the whole thing about him, you know, being about not being worth it is like just the lifestyle that 6ix9ine was living. I think that maybe because of that whole thing, that's likely just was like a wake-up call for 6ix9ine, that if he continues on this path in terms of living that, you know, gang lifestyle, that it's just not going to end well for him. Because I mean, you look at what happened to Take It. He continued to live that gangster lifestyle, and now he's practically doing decades in prison. And, you know, that's why 6ix9ine, you know, I think this whole thing was just a big wake-up call for him. But, hey, it looks like that now 6ix9ine is going to be making more beats. He's going to try and be that #1 hip-hop musician. He's probably going to be, you know, just doing what he can to become the king of hip-hop, like how I said before. But anyways, let me know. What do you think about Meek Mill's tweet? Do you agree with Meek Mill, or do you not? Let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, guys, this is the latest episode of Hip Hop News. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and y'all have a good one.